Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show Express on SABC3, still broadcasting those feel good vibes all across the land. Now, it's that time of the year, of course, the best time of year, the time to start planning those family vacations, time to treasure those moments spent with the ones you love. And of course, those times are enhanced and made even more better because of all those pics you take that are worth 1,000 words that capture those moments that you can retell over and over again. Now, the Mol family recently got to go on an adventure at the Sabi Sabi Lodge. So before we chat to them about it, let's catch up with the adventures.
Sabi Sabi recognised some years ago the importance of children on safaris, and together with Nikon we've managed to put together something I think incredibly unique this weekend. Kids are not only being exposed to incredible wildlife and being outdoors, but they're learning how to use cameras and to capture those moments.
I always want my kids to love nature. I think this weekend is a great step in the right direction for focusing them on different things. But probably the standout thing for me is the guides and just how passionate they are, how well they work with the children.
Obviously, spending time with celebrities is always fun, but the children aspect, I really enjoy working with the children, showing them different aspects of the bush, getting them out, looking at tracks, playing with dung. It really is a lot of fun.
Well, it's very special to spend some alone time with my dad.
You know, I said to Rachael, my daughter, let's go hunting, but with cameras. The Nikon I'm using this weekend, what I was really impressed with was the information that is at hand. And the visual information. You actually see my aperture getting smaller and larger. It's a silly thing, but it's so user-friendly.
Nikon for me stands for professional photographers, you know, top-end cameras, really good quality, and obviously lots of features, and lots of them which I'd like to learn in the next day or two. So just a great camera and I think great quality.
Everyone has access to the bush, but not everyone has access to the bush in the way that Sabi Sabi gives access to the bush. And that I've enjoyed. You know, the food, that's the worst part of it. You just eat far too much.
Unfortunately, tomorrow it's back to reality, but we've had a phenomenal weekend and, you know, thanks to everybody involved.
Wow, that really looks like it was such a lot of fun. And this morning we're joined by Dr. Rachael Mol and his beautiful daughter Rachael, who had so much fun in Sabi Sabi. Guys, how amazing was that, Mike?
Brilliant. Unbelievable. I mean, that was a treat, eh, Rach? Just the two of us in the middle of the game reserve. It was fantastic.
Mike, we used to see you on top billing, doing the kind of, you know, in the big house in your suite. And here you are in the wild. I didn't really know that you were a wildlife guy like that.
No, I love the wildlife. I mean, this is South Africa. You know, you can't not. And I think just the privilege of going with my daughter and actually capturing stuff on film. You know, for me, photography is seeing the moments and kind of keeping them forever. You know, and giving my kids an appreciation of capturing moments. That to me was just great. So
exactly.
Yeah, we had an absolute gas, eh, Rach?
And I want to talk to little Rachael here because she's quite the master with the camera. Tell me about how much fun you had with photography. Did you learn quite a lot about photography on your trip?
Yes, well, I learned a lot of tips on how to use the camera, but I think the biggest lesson I learned was how to appreciate the pictures around you, and most of those pictures I caught on camera.
Wow, and I think we could actually take a look at some of them, which are absolutely amazing. I mean, look at that. You really got into the focus of, you know, having a look at the subject and getting that right.
And these are genuinely Rachel's pictures, not mine, not anyone's. This is the stuff that she took. Rachel, I mean, there was a story behind this one, wasn't there?
Yes, well, we came across a baby elephant and its mom, and it tried to like charge us, but it was really cute to see because he was trying to be something bigger than he is.
To protect his mom. Wow, and there's more of them as well. Is that the same elephant over there?
No.
So that was a different one. But look at that. I mean, how you were able... Because obviously the parent is at the top and then the little baby there. And to be able to capture that moment.
You caught that little window there, didn't you, Rach?
Yes. Well, it was the mother's trunk that came over, and she was, like, creating this window, and the baby's head fitted perfectly.
And you had the eye to see that. That is amazing. Tell us about this one.
Well, it was in the early morning, and then we got out of the vehicle and we were looking to see if there was any tracks, and it's amazing how the light can reflect on the sand, and it makes such a beautiful reflection.
I see a professional photographer
Oh,
coming
man,
here soon. Oh
I'm
my
just bursting
goodness.
with pride. I mean, she's already talking about textures, you know, and, oh, it's wonderful.
Oh wow, look at this one. A very rare photo indeed, hey? A rhino.
This one was one of my favorites because it's like the little guy standing up to the big guy.
I love that. I love that. We should have a caption for that at the
That's
bottom.
true.
Little guy standing up to the big
David
guy.
and Goliath.
Oh man, I think we have one more. Look at that. Tell me about this one.
Well, this one is one of my favorites as well because it's like I've taken two photos because they're doing the same thing and they're in the same place and they're standing in the same way.
But like from different angles, I can totally see. I mean, even the ears are almost identical. Absolutely amazing. High five to you, Rachel. You're an amazing photographer. Oh, wow. Michael, but I mean, for you, having been in front of the camera, you know, most of your career on TV, what was it like being behind the lens? Anything
Well, I've
interesting
realised
to know?
that being in front of the camera is the easy part. You know, it's being behind the camera where the real art happens, because that's seeing the picture, that's capturing the composition and playing with the light and really creating art of what's around us on a daily basis. So
Wow.
it was fascinating. I love doing that.
You're about ready to be a director there, Mr. Mol.
Yes, just chin up a little bit more and nice. Look at that. Hey, what a great picture, Rach. Take a picture of Kat. Look at that.
Take a picture. Take a picture. Let's see how this one turns out. And she's got the whole stance ready. Look at. Oh wow. Okay.
Holding it nicely and correctly and focusing.
Wow. I can't wait to see that.
This you have to see, man.
Really?
This is brilliant.
I've got to show this to the camera. Please, can you zoom into that? This is absolutely amazing. So, Rachel, you were using this DSLR camera, right? Which our photographer here in studio, Gunther, he uses a DSLR camera. It's a professional thing. Wasn't it difficult?
Well, no, but I do remember the rule of thirds, and there's three parts in the picture, and it's nicer when you put the subject in one of the parts.
As opposed
Wow.
to in the
As
middle of the
opposed to
picture.
in the-
There we go. I think she just totally spoke over my head. I still need to learn that rule of thirds some or other way. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us, guys. We really, really appreciate it. One last question, Rachel, but you got to be honest about this one. Who's the better photographer, you or Dad?
Ooh. Answer this carefully, huh?
Well, she thinks about that.
I say it's Rachel. I mean, you saw the pictures, they're amazing. And you know
Absolutely
what?
amazing.
It's just what
Oh,
you
man.
see and what you capture, Rachel. Well done.
Now, you at home, we're about to make your day extra fantastic. We're giving you the chance to win a 2-night stay away at the Sabi Sabi Lodge, which Michael just told me right now was nominated as one of the
Best lodges in the world, yeah.
Best lodges in the world. This prize amazing with 26,700 Rand for 2 adults. All you have to do is SMS the keyword comp, your name and city to 33728. The competition closes on Friday. We'll announce the winner then. So it's comp, your name and city to 33728 to win that fantastic prize. Dude, thank you very much for coming in. Great to see you as
again,
always. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Rachel. Amazing. You need to get a camera like this and take your son out like that one day.